Well, hey there, John here, back in the science lab at the Hands-On Discovery Center, and today I have an arts and crafts project for you today using some mathematical principles. It's called a tessellation, which basically, especially in mathematics terms, means a surface covered with a shape or a number of shapes that are closely packed together without any overlap or gaps between them. And several artists have used this, including M.C. Escher. If you haven't looked at his work, definitely check him out on the interwebs. But today, we're going to look at a couple simple ones using geometric shapes, and then making our own with much more complex shapes. If you look down here, you can see a couple of these very simple geometric shapes, including squares. They fit together very well without any overlap or gaps between them. Triangles of basically any uniform shape will tessellate. Diamonds do as well, and even hexagons. They create a honeycomb pattern that will tessellate as well. But as I said, simple. We're going to get creative and complex today using just a sheet of paper, some scissors, and a pen, and some tape. Let's get started. For your paper, you're going to want to cut out a nice square sheet. That's going to be important when you start actually trying to position the shapes into a pattern. Now, along one edge, you can draw any weird curve or angular path. It just has to start from one corner, through the sheet a little ways, and then back out to the adjacent corner. And then you're going to cut that out and tape it onto the other side. Once it's cut out, you're going to want to shift this half over to the opposite side and tape it in place there. Rinse and repeat with the bottom edge, starting from one corner, drawing a curvy, wavy, crazy line, and ending at the adjacent corner. Cut this shape out and tape it onto this side. Again, you're going to want to shift it to the opposite edge, line it up evenly, and tape it in place. And now we have our template for our very wonky looking tessellation object or shape that we are going to use to create a tessellation. But this one's way too big for a normal sheet of printer paper, so get out of here. I've made a couple smaller ones that we can see how they tessellate in real life. To make your tessellation, simply lay the sheet down onto a piece of paper and trace all the way around it. Then shift it so that the two pieces line up. You'll notice that there's only one orientation where it lines up perfectly with the other side. Then trace around the piece again. And repeat until your paper is covered with the same repeating pattern, and then the fun begins. Once you have it completely tessellated over your page, here's where you want to get creative. Look at the different shapes and try to imagine what they might be. In my mind, this looks like a beautiful betta fish with long flowing tails and fins, and here are the little fishy lips up here. So once you have your tessellation complete, it's time to get arts and craftsy and color in those beautiful tessellated patterns. Clearly, I have some more fish to color in, so I'm going to go ahead and work on that. But first, if you guys like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video update, and check out the description below where we're going to be listing some of the standards that relate to this project. And of course, there will be a link down there in the description where you can find out how you can help us keep the science alive. Bye, guys! Da-dum, 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 ba-dum, da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da.